Hey, what's up, you beautiful? What's up, you beautiful motherfuckers? Let's get into some more Bloodborne. Last we left off, we made some pretty decent progress. We basically started the Blood Moon, and now everyone's going fucking crazy. So it's awesome. It looks like low-key like a. We got that one. I'm not gonna lie, I should have screenshot it, man. That one shot of me standing on the moon lake, and we're just staring at the full moon in the background. Dude, it looks so fucking sick, man. I think we can still visit it, but I'm not gonna lie. Low-key, when it comes to Souls games, the sets are always like the fucking the areas you go to are low-key cool as shit. Like, look at this fucking place. This place looks fucking cool. But specifically, like, certain boss arenas low-key look like that. Like, one of my favorite boss arenas will low-key always be the... I don't want to talk about it because it's like right there. It's over there. Don't worry about it. I'm not... But this game low-key has some like cool-ass boss arenas and stuff. Specifically even in the Old Hunter DLC. Obviously, my favorite one will always be Lady Maria's Clock Tower. Because fucking hell, she's sitting, she's over here in the middle of a clock tower, just chilling on a throne, looking dead, and then you walk up to it, and she's like, "What's up, bitch?" It's such a cool way to start the fight. Okay, so first thing I want to do is I want to check this. I want to check this Chalice dungeon real quick, because there's a lot of fucking layers to this. Okay, Did I change the title? Yeah, okay, it should be Bloodborne 2. Okay. Okay, so the entrance is over here. The boss is over to the right, so let's keep moving. Oh yeah, to anyone new, we also got another weapon. We got a whip. I didn't realize I unintentionally made Zoro, so I figured why not give him a... Hey, yo, that whip is sick. Thank you. I know, sword whips are fucking cool, bro. Shout out to Ivy from Soul Calibur. Like, if there's somebody who made a weapon cool, it was low-key Ivy. There's other reasons why I like Ivy, but I do like her sword whip. But yeah, no. It's a DLC weapon. It's like one of the reasons why I wanted to do the DLC for a bit. We didn't do the whole thing. We only did like the opening area. I want to save like I said in the previous stream, I want to save the DLC till after we deal with Murgo's wet nurse. So like kind of in the late game. Like after we made it through the Nightmare's Nemesis, like the Nightmare Nemesis and stuff. Alright, get him. Come here, my Beast Coder. Forget that those guys breathe fire. Alright, good. I love how quick you can be with your shots. Give me the repeater. Back up. One thing that's my favorite thing about this weapon is it's the range, of course. I wanted to give myself a ranged weapon, not just a gun, but like an actual weapon with range on it. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to switch guns. My bad. Give me the Evelyn. Gotcha. I also started putting some points, some like what you call it, focus on to like runes and stuff, specifically the visceral attack heal. Since I'm trying to go for a character that does focus on visceral attacks, it would be a good idea to give myself the ability to heal from said visceral attacks. Now, you do already heal from it, but this just increases it more. Now, one thing I'm trying to find, though, is I'm trying to find a rune that increases our Quicksilver bullets, because we really need that. As a gunslinger, that would be good to have. I hear a summoner. Where is she? Where is she? We gotta look for that. Hear the ring. Where's the ring coming from? Is it? Okay, I see her. I love that backhand fucking shoot we do when we use the weapon. you gotta like twist your elbow to fire it too. It's so cool. All right, let's see. Nice. Okay, I see some. No, okay, never mind. I thought I saw somebody over here. I do see some items. Nice. Yes. Those scorpions? I have never seen scorpions in this fucking game. What the fuck? Hold on. I don't know what that effect is, but I don't want to get hit by it. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I've never seen scorpions in this game. What the fuck? Unless, was there an area that had them? I don't think so. Maybe I'm misremembering stuff. I don't know. You got a big dude over here. Alright, good. Thank you. Ooh, a chest. Nice. What do we got? Okay, blood ritual. Our ritual blood. Why did I say blood ritual? You know what'd be really fucking funny? Imagine they put at least one mimic in this game. It's just that they don't even change it or anything. It's the same fucking mimic that's in Dark Souls. Like it twirls and kicks and shit the same. I'm not gonna lie, a mimic Loki would kind of fit in this world. I mean, don't get me wrong. This is this is a world full of like fucking eldritch horrors and stuff. A mimic ain't gonna change shit up. Okay. Hold on. Get me out of that. Watch out, heal. Are those guys still weak to fire, by the way? Let's see. Oh shit, rats. Dude, I forget that hitbox is really weird. Yeah. Yeah, when they fucking, like, do that extended attack, it's like, I don't know why, for some reason, like, you can't hit them when they're doing that shit. Weird. Well, I'm gonna head out for now. Okay. Thank you for stopping by, and thank you for the follow. Have a good one. Alright, let's see. Have a wonderful stream. Thank you. Hasta luego. Alright, let's see. Hmm. I'm gonna low-key book it past them. Yeah. I want to try to find this, this lever. Hopefully we can find it. Good. Here, and keep moving. I'm gonna check up here first. Alright, let's see. Okay, we got something through here. What do we got? Give me the Evelyn, yeah. Okay, 2 mold, good. Alright, good. There you go. What do you got for me? Ritual blood, nice. Okay, anything else? Okay, what do we got in here? Okay, more blood gems, nice. I'll review them after we beat this area. Okay, so when I dropped, I felt like somewhere over here. Yeah, I took a right over here. Yeah, I'm just gonna ignore this dude for a sec. I do see that there's something up here, but I don't know how to get up there, so we'll figure it out. Okay. Okay, hold on. Luckily, the rats don't know how to what the are they? Okay, I thought they were. I'm not gonna lie. I thought they started stacking on top of each other to climb up here. I was like, no, ain't no fucking way they're doing that. Okay. All right, keep moving. I haven't unlocked it yet. Fuck. All right, let me think. Okay, so that's where the lantern is. Okay, let me go this way. That's why there's a summon sign, okay. It might be this way. Yeah, it is. It's right there behind that dude. Excuse me, sir. Sir. Okay, and... Alright, summon. I don't know what the fuck to expect in that boss room, so... Let's be ready for anything. Oh, it's Oleg. Okay, cool. I know this dude. He helped me deal with Rob. Oleg! I like the enthusiasm, Oleg, but not where we gotta be. We gotta go this way. I love the fact that he's wielding a perk hammer, though. That weapon is so fucking cool. Okay, so we got the boss down here. Let's see. Who's the boss? Please be Yarnum Queen. Please be Yarnum Queen. Please be Yarnum Queen. Fuck, Cleric Beast. Oh wait, no, that's the Bloodletting Beast. Okay, no, I haven't fought this dude. Good. Fuck! Break his legs. Break his legs. Animal oil. He's a beast, so they should be weak. They're weak to fire. Exploit that. right, back up, back up. Heal. All right, Oleg's down. All right, it's just me now. All right, back up, back up, back up. Gotcha! Hello, beastie, smile for me! All right, nice. Looks like we're down a beast. So the bloodletting beast is another beast. Okay, another boss taken care of. Good. Now, we still do have a lot of Chalice dungeon bosses to hunt. Alright, good. I'm not gonna lie, there was a part of me that was kind of worried that we may or may not face a boss we already fought before. Which is like, maybe... I was hoping we didn't fight the walkers again. Because we kind of fought them twice already. Alright, excuse me. Woo! I love that music though. Ba-na-nun. What? Okay, tell me I'm not wrong. That music low-key reminded me of God of War. The ba-da-nun part. That part just for some reason reminded me of God of War. The ba-da-nun. Ba-da-dun. Ba-da-dun. Like just replace now, you just get the da-da-dun, dun, da-da-dun, da-da-dun, dun, da-da-dun. I like when game songs remind me of other songs. Like that's like half of the fucking Sonic songs, basically. It's cool. Yeah, and anytime I say like it reminds me of this, it's not me being like, oh, this is a fucking copy. No, it's like, ah, cool, I like it. It's like kind of reminds me of this game, or it reminds me of that game. Always. Like one thing I always found cool about like game music and stuff is specifically for the fact that like I love when certain songs remind me of other songs. I like that shit. Like a prime example I can give you is because we talked about Sonic. Ice Cap Zone being just straight up reminds me of fucking the Jetson, like Hard Times by the Jetsons. I know a lot of people say that it reminds them of Smooth Criminal, just specifically on the da-da-dun-dun, 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 that part. I mean, you wouldn't be wrong to think that. I mean, Michael Jackson did work on the composure for that song, so for that soundtrack, so makes sense. Yeah, that's another reason why I like Sonic 3 is because Michael Jackson worked on that soundtrack. Yeah, you know the fucking King of Pop? Yeah, he worked on Sonic 3. Just fuck it. I mean, hell, I think the ending theme is literally just Strangers in Moscow. Crazy to think that he just casually. I mean, it said, like, one thing that was known about him, the dude just did, like, random shit sometimes. Like, a prime example of random shit Michael Jackson did. At one point, Michael Jackson wanted to buy Marvel. All because he wanted to play Spider-Man. We could have lived in a world where fucking MJ was fucking Spider-Man.
No, no, Green Goblin, don't throw Mary Jane off the building. No, that's ignorant. I'm alone. It's Shimon. Oh no, oh no, Gwen Stacy died. No, let's do that.
I would love a version. It's like it's the same cast from the Sam Raimi films, but it's just fucking instead of Tobey Maguire, it's fucking Michael Jackson.
Peter, any changes? Yeah, big change. Tally ho.
Alright, what's my weapon scaling? Okay, so we're at this one. What's the highest I can get? Yeah, I can work with that. And then for my repish, well, let's see. Yeah, give me this one. I don't know, like requirement perks low-key are good, but it's just sometimes they can be a bitch to maintain. Like a high, like 100%, like having 100 like full health low-key can fuck me up. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, physical attacks. Should we do what's our base right now? Base physical attacks by plus 13. Yeah. I'm gonna keep the weapon scaling one though, because like that one's low-key kind of good. Wait, did I get rid of it? Yeah, because this one helps with weapon. Okay. And then for blood, let's see, what are we feeling? I think so far most of my shit's good. My fit better than you, old man. What you gonna do about that? Okay, so let's go over. So this is what I got rocking for my like runes and stuff. So we're doing communion, which gives us the increase in vials. We got increase in visceral attack, like health, and then we got a damage reduction. I may try to get something that deals with. I don't want to do these ones because yeah, like I'm 50-50 on this one. I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to. I don't know if there is one that like increases your stamina recovery, like you know how the grass crest shields will basically give you that like perk and stuff. I think there is one. I don't know. Like in Dark Souls, I know it's either the Calamity Ring or the fucking grass crest shield. But in Bloodborne, I don't know. Let me see it real quick. Bloodborne runes. You know, the 90s, going back to the Michael Jackson thing, the 90s for Marvel was low-key a weird time. Like, we had a Fantastic Four film that straight up looks like it was made in the 60s. I will never get over that. It wasn't good, but we had it. It existed. I'm sorry, what? we can increase visceral attacks by 30% in the lower alien Loran root salad. Okay. Do I have that chalice? Inventory. Let me see. It should be under, yeah, it should be under here. No, no, we don't have it. Okay. We have a defied chalice though. What do you mean I don't do I not have the requirements? Bastard of Loran. Okay. I gotta talk. I just realized the emotes he used. I gotta talk to Spicy. See who he got to, how much he spent for those emotes and stuff. I'm low-key looking for an artist to do mine. Let's see. Okay, there's one that increases our item discovery. I may do ooh. Oh, yeah, that's right. The formless rune. They're nice rune. My friend did mine for me. We'll figure out how to animate them eventually. Can I see some of yours? I'm actually kind of curious. What you got? I know some streamers be like, no, don't show other people's. No, I'm always open to it. Because it helps, like, I can be like, oh, where'd you find, like, whose work is that? And I could be like, oh, let me, like, message them or some shit. Ooh. I like the fire one. Hey, it's the Discord logo. Cool. That's the extent of my art skills. Hey, I mean, I like them. They're pretty cool. Okay, let's see. I think the planet, I used to like a pixel thing. I use like a pixel thing, but she used proper art apps. Haha. Hey, we all use what we can. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know crap about digital artwork, so you could explain it to me like it's like fucking, and I would just think it's like, oh, you're explaining the Mona Lisa or some shit, and I'll be like, oh, okay, that's cool. Like, I'm always open to like talking about like or like working with people and stuff. My only thing is, my only turnoff when it comes to like digital artistry is I don't like the ones that will be like, hey, add me on this stuff and I'll show you my work, and it's always like usually AI or stolen art. This is a true story. I remember one time this guy like kept DMing me on Instagram, right? And he was like, oh my god, lol, those, yes. I like fucking with them, I'm not gonna lie, they're really funny to fuck with. I had this one guy who basically like kept DMing me on Instagram, and he was like, hey man, can we work together? And he tried, and I was like, yeah, sure. I'm always open to give people the benefit to be like, okay, show me your work, maybe I'll like it. The motherfucker, I shit you not, shows me my friend's fucking artwork. And you wanna know how I know it was my friend's work? Because she wrote her name on it. And this dumbass didn't realize to write it off. Or like at least Photoshop it or something. No, this dumbass left the watermark on there. And when I pointed that shit out to him, he was like, nah, she steals from me all the time. Nah, I'm like, yeah, sure she does. Safe to say I don't work with the guy. Yeah, I get so many of them when I first started streaming. Yeah, they still show up to me. one of the tactics I've seen them do is what they'll do is they'll try to insult me, and then they'll be like, "Hey man, you want to do work with me?" It's like, no, you fucking dick. Like, what the fuck? I understand it's like that's a salesman tactic where it's like it's to make you insecure about shit. This will be like, oh, you can trust me on my stuff, and it's like, personally, if you insult me to try to sell me some shit, I'm not gonna be with you. I'm gonna be like, all right, I'm good. Like in there's this one bot that I see a lot sometimes pop, but they have the chat message will be like, damn, nobody is here, or it's like it's so you hate empty chats. Why don't you buy this? And it's like, no, dude, I'm good. I look at it like negging. I've never been into negging, so I'm like, all right, I don't give a fuck. It was always when I played Paula and started with opening how they love fishing in the game. Ads lol. Hopefully it's not too bad, yeah. Okay. Let's see. I'm back. Welcome back. I remember one guy I got who kept like coming to my streams only on the fact that he kept trying to like basically break me down to like sell me stuff, and it's like every time I shut it down he would always like dislike the streams, or he would like I remember one time he came onto my Twitch and he like reported me for bullying, and it's like, what did I do to bully you? And all because I didn't want his fucking artwork. Yeah, no, so what I told this story to Spicy one time. I told Spicy about sometimes I get it. You didn't give him what he wanted, Lul? Yeah. Now, I'm always grateful to have people in my chat. I'm always grateful to have people in my streams and following. But I'm not gonna lie, I've had people be kind of entitled about things too. And low-key, it's like, come on, man. Like, you should never do nice things for people and expect to get things in return. The reason why I bring this up, the guy was like basically like a 1-month sub, and then he was like demanding that I would follow. He would like, I would basically like have him do my artwork and stuff, and it's like, no, I'm good, man. Like, I appreciate somebody subbing to me. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not gonna be like, go fuck yourself, you asshole. But like, I'm not gonna like, subbing is only like, it's a privilege. I look at like, it's a privilege for me to get a sub. It's not a right. Same thing with like subscribing and chat members. Like, it's not a right for me to have, like, I'm not entitled for people to chat in my chat, or I'm not entitled for people to sub to me or follow me. It's a privilege, and I'm always going to be grateful, but I never want people to be like, oh, just because I did this, you now owe me. And it's like, no, dude, come on. That's not cool. Not everything in life has to be transactional. And I guess the guy didn't like that. And I get it. It is hard to find work out there. Don't get me wrong. I'm not an artist, but I can at least understand, like, hey, it is really hard to find work. And it is not the best. Exactly. I was gonna say actually shouldn't be transactional. Yeah, no relationship, no matter what, should be transactional. The only time a relationship should ever be transactional is if you're going to fucking Costco or some shit. I don't know, like like customer, like supplier is the only time. Like, for me, the way I view my relationship with my viewers is it's a creator-viewer relationship. Yes, I do rely on you guys for like views and stuff, of course, and you guys rely on me for entertainment. That's our relationship. Yeah, it can be considered transactional, but at the same time, it's like, hey, I'm just doing this because I like to make fun times, and I like to provide people with fun times. I used to write fan fiction, and I get a lot of DMs on websites of people saying they like it and asking me to do commissions of their fan art, and yeah, we were chill and be friends and give each other support. Yeah, that's on. See, yeah, perfect example. Yeah, I will always support my friends too. It's like, yeah, you wanna support because you just want to see your friend do well or something like that. Yeah, like recently in recent times we made a lot of streamer friends. I want them to succeed, so I'll show up in their chats. I'll say, hey, I'll join their servers. I'll be like, hey, because yeah, I want them to do well. Now, was I ever asked to do that? No, I do that because I want to. And the same reason why some of my friends will come into my chats, I don't ask them to come here. I'll be like, they choose to be here. I don't know. I've always been of the opinion I'm not a motherfucker who's gonna chase people. I'm gonna be open to people, but I'm never gonna chase them. You should never chase people no matter what. It doesn't matter what it is in life. The commission one was funny though, because DMing someone asking them to commission you is a bit tasteless, I think. That's understandable, yeah. I don't know, for me personally, I'm like, it kind of catches me off guard, because I'm like, damn, you got the balls to do some shit like that. Also, dude, I'm trying to figure out where the fuck this ruin is. Let's see. We're looking for the formless Odin. I know I can get one from Gascoigne's daughter, but I'm pretty sure she's dead at this point. Oh, fuck no. Wait, for real? I gotta kill him? Wait, let me see. No. Oh, I just found out I gotta, in order for me to get this ruin, I have to kill. Oh, the liquids? Oh yeah, this is blood. These are. How the fuck did all these people die, by the way? So, the gray one is a message, right? The red one means someone died. How did you die? What? How did you die? By attacking the doll? Treat Darling with care. Nothing but secrets here. Again, same thing with this dude. How did you die? Did the doll kill you? Okay, I can understand how this dude died. Yeah. There are certain weapons in this game that you are required to basically hurt yourself to use it properly. It's usually the blood weapons that require that. Because it's kind of a bit of a... It's essentially like you're basically being like, oh, you're gambling some life to be able to become stronger, essentially. You sacrifice life to become stronger. That's essentially the... It's always been a Souls thing where it's essentially you can see... If you play online, you can see other players and like see how they died and stuff. If it's red, it means somebody died. That's why there's like a gravestone here. But if it's white, that means a player left a message. In Dark Souls in particular, they stay the same. They're bloodstains, only you don't see messengers. However, for messages, you'll see like I don't know if you watched Spicy's playthrough of when he was playing the Souls games, you saw like little like scratches on like orange scratches on the floor. Those were basically messages from other players. These are all players who have died, basically. And what's cool too is if you see like you basically see like a blood stain that has like a little like beam of light coming out of it. That's a summons. you can summon other players for a fight and or like essentially like get players to help you in a boss. We haven't got it yet, and I don't know if it will occur, but we can also be invaded in this game by other hunters. But specifically, since I'm not part of the Vile Bloods, we may be hunted by them. Okay, so first thing I want to do is I wanted to go to Yargle. Also, look at this place. It looks fucking sick out here. I love the purple clouds and the red moon. Hold on, let me heal off of you. Thank you. Good. Yes, I need that for upgrading my weapons. So sadly, I saw in order for me, there's 2 ways for me to basically increase the amount of Quicksilver. Both of them require me killing somebody really who doesn't deserve it. One of them is Gascoigne's daughter, or the chapel attendant. Not Gerdum or the doll, but that little guy in the cathedral ward, basically the one who's basically giving people asylum during this shit. Yeah, we have to kill that guy. And between you and me, look, I'm a hunter. I ain't a goddamn murderer. There's a difference. I'm a killer. I got class. The other one's a crazy psychopath. I just died. Seeing this? Get a load of this. Get a load of this, bozo. Also, one thing to bring up about I'm not gonna lie, in lore about that doll that we saw. Yeah. When you realize why the doll is made is low-key kind of fucked up. Because she's based on a real person. The doll is... When we get to the DLC, I'll explain what who the doll is based on. And it's really fucked up that when you think about it, why Gerdum does have it for that purpose. Very good. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Gerdum is a nasty dude. Alright, I hear a summoner to the left. Yeah, I got you. Alright, good. We're back in the prison, by the way. I'm not gonna lie, there was a quest line that was tied to this area. No, it wasn't her. I'll explain what it was, essentially, since I fucked it up. There is a priestess in this prison that ends up falling in love with you, and you may think to yourself, "Oh, that's cute." No. It's a Souls game. The concept of love is really fucked up when you think about it in a Souls game. The reason why I say this is she becomes so attached to you that essentially anybody she sees you talking to in the chapel, she kills. Even the whore that gives you her blood, And by the way, I'm not like insulting that woman, calling her a whore. That's literally what she refers to herself as, the whore. Even the item is called the whore's blood. Like, it's fucked up to call her that. Technically, it is her profession, but it's like scam. She doesn't just. She's low-key a nice lady, dude. She don't deserve to die. Like, yeah, she's a prostitute, but I mean, hey, some people gotta make money. It's the old-timey times. Low-key an old profession, so. But, yeah, no, it's like, damn, bro, she didn't deserve to get killed, though. Yeah, there's certain characters in this game I low-key feel bad for. The whore is one of them. The chapel resident is the chapel like dweller is one of them. Garrett, what you call it? Gascoigne's daughter. Kind of Ludwig a little bit, or just like any of the hunters that go fucking crazy. Like, yeah, you feel bad for him. It's like, damn, bro, this world. Even your own character, you kind of feel bad for. It's like, Jesus Christ, man, that's the outcome we get. Because we either wake up the next day, become bound to the dream, or we go for the ending I'm going for. And if you know, you know. Yeah, because I fucked up I fucked up the first time I played this game on stream. I didn't recover all the umbilical cords. Scratch that. Let me. Oh wait! I remember this area. Yeah, yep. That shit. I always forget that part. Oh hey, look! There's all the Yharnam women. They came out of the forest. It's really fucked up when you think about it, too. They were put in the forest to be safe from the hunt. And now they went crazy, too. Oh! Hold on. Back up. Maybe wondering yourself, why don't you see any kids? Yeah, you do. You see one. Doesn't end well for her. But there's a kid in Yharnam. Gascoigne's daughter. She don't get a happy ending, though. Nope. I believe the ending I caught her, by the way. So there's kind of a couple ways you could end her storyline. Basically, one, you could send her to Yosefka's clinic. Though at the time, when you send her, Yosefka basically has gone crazy and obsessed with Great Ones, to the point where she starts creating her own and starts turning some of the townspeople into those like living failures we've been seeing. Those like jelly creatures, basically, the ones we were seeing in the Forbidden Forest. And sadly, the daughter becomes one of them. Or you send her to go to the chapel, only she ends up getting lost, and she gets killed by the pig that's in the sewer. I just left her alone, man. I don't know. I already feel bad for killing her dad. I mean, don't get me wrong. Gascoigne went fucking crazy. Don't get, like... But still, though, I'm like, damn, bro. My bad, kid. I didn't mean to kill your dad. Not my fault he went crazy. The fuck happened? Did he have a fucking heart attack? Fucking Grandpa fucking Jenkins over here just had a fucking heart attack. Poor bastard. He got summoned, then he fucking got cardiac arrest. Damn, I'll be pissed. All right, good. Yeah, look, there's a great one right there. Look at that. I like that now that we're crazy, we can see them. Okay, that way's locked. Gotcha. Let's see something real quick. Oi! Alright, good. Good, nice. God, doing visceral attacks is so fun. Oh yeah, that's that shock weapon. Okay, so we gotta go upstairs. Yes. Is there? Wait, hold on. Whoa. Nothing. Okay, let me look for that summoner. She sounds like she's over here. Nah. See my blood over there, though. Nothing on that end. Yeah, it's called fire. That's what it does. So this basically would have been the lantern we were supposed to light, because that's where we ended up, down there. Forgot the way over there, if I'm being honest. Oh well, it's fine. What we got over here? Nothing. Look, watch out, watch out. Alright, good. Heal. Yeah, this was the old lantern, so it gets moved over there. We can't use it anymore now that the blood moon has risen, so we gotta go. I'll show you the lady we were supposed to talk to, by the way. Back up, heal. I need to be off for tonight. Gotta get up early for work tomorrow. Was fun though. Oh yeah, thank you for stopping by, Kenma. Have a good night. Have a good day at work. Yeah, I got the repeating. All right, good. Throw the back up. All right, good. Sometimes Loki hunters be dangerous to be dealing with, I'm not gonna lie. I'll send a prayer for you. Yeah, no, thanks for stopping by. Alright, let's see. Gotcha. Okay, yeah, that's where the dark Parl beast is. Our dark beast Parl at. I gotta remember where that one lady was. Wanna see if we can find her. I think she's on the lower floor, if anything. Yeah, we're back here. Okay. Didn't mean to overshoot it. I think if I remember correctly, the priestess was like somewhere over here. Yeah, give me my lantern real quick so I can see. Yeah, basically this is where she was. Thank God we didn't get her because that lady was low-key crazy as shit. What's that term called? The fucking... It's like Japanese for incel or something like that? Like yandere or something? Like, I know some people be like, that's not true. I'm not gonna lie. Anytime people describe yanderes low-key, I think of incels. Like, if you can't... Like, people be like, oh, it's cute. It's this little Japanese girl, like, she's obsessed with her crush and stuff, and she gets mad when other people like are trying to talk to him. But if it's a dude in America, I'm not gonna lie, that shit ain't cute, bro. And it's the same thing with like if it's a chick too. It's just like, bro, that's moving weird. I don't know. I can't. Some people think like yanderes are cute and all, but I can't get behind it. I just think it's an incel. At the end of the day, it's like, bro, that's just an incel with extra steps. Alright, good. Let me get the shortcut for this area. I believe it was up here, right? Yes. Like, tell me I'm not the only one who kind of thinks that. Like, you think I don't know why, it's weird. Like, they give off the same kind of vibe, like somebody who's obsessed with their crush and can't handle that their crush wants to date someone else. Like, it just gives off incel kind of vibes. I believe, wasn't this... Where's this? Where did this go again? I don't remember. We finna find out, though. I can hear like another summoner somewhere. Eh. Oh, and I just realized that the way up here goes to the upper cathedral. That's right. All right, good. You're down, nice. Alright, good. And then let's go up here. Ah, cool. Trying to think real quick. I think down here was the one reborn. What the hell was up here? I don't know, but I'm gonna go find out. Also, too, let me get the Evelyn so that way I'm not firing so much. Like I don't use too many bullets. Alright, so there's Cathedral Ward up there, right? Yeah, let me kill you guys so I can get your Quicksilver bullets. Maybe not you, but... Oh, I see where I'm at now, huh? Okay. Also, too, I'm happy that we've been getting a lot of chunks too, like blood chunks. That's good. Alright, good. Nice, got some more bolt paper. This could be useful for the boss down the road. What about over here? What do we got? Okay, more Madman's knowledge. I know it's man, I don't know why I'm saying men. Can't give you a good reason, so I'm just gonna point it out. That's it. Okay, so that's where the voices are coming from. Alright, let's go deal with it. Yay! Let's go hunting. I think if I remember, this is like, it's kind of like the Tower Knight where you got to deal with all the summoners on the side. And then you deal with the guy on the bottom. I don't know though, let's see. Let's do this shit. Let me check the sides real quick. No, I don't see anything. Alright, let's go hunting. So one thing I remembered is attack the limbs. Yeah, these arms right here. Hold on. Is there a way up there? Let me see. Watch out for the lakes, yeah, I don't want to get kicked by them. Yeah, the first time I fought this dude, low-key, I was going for it. I don't know why. For some... What the fuck was that? Watch it. Yeah, don't go for the torso. Or whatever the fuck that part is of the body. Thorax. I think. I don't know what the fuck it is. No, don't. Give me his... Yeah, his legs. Go for these ones. Alright, good. He's down. Alright, good. That's handled. Alright, let's keep moving. Part of me is contemplating whether we should rest right now. Like, go back to the hunter's dream. Ah, yeah, fuck it. Hmm. Wait, what am I doing? I could just do it this way. Always keep these items equipped no matter what. Oh, it's crazy. I learned about this method from the older Souls games. I don't know. I didn't realize, like, I don't have to equip them. I can just do this shit. Yeah, I learned this shit from Dark Souls 1. Thank God I went through the older games. I would have done the old method of removing everything from my quick items and then doing it that way. Like a bitch. Alright, let's see. And anything else we can use? Nah, we cool. Let's go work on our weapons real quick before we go after Mikolash. Interesting. me check my beast cutter. Probably do something about that. Drops it. Yeah, that's not good. None of my weapons need to be. Just a saw, I guess, but I never use that anymore. Hmm. Oh wait, I think I put the wrong one. My bad. Yeah. I think it's this one, yeah. Alright, it's time to start it. That is fucking crazy. No way. The moment I went into this fucking nightmare, the stream started going crazy. That's funny. That is the stream like freaked out for a second the moment we went into here. Alright, so how many bosses do we own so far? We took down the Bloodletting Beast. We just took down the one Reborn. And now we got Mikolash. I made a little chill here. Yeah. It's already getting late. Already 2.